Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And I've got it in my head that I should try and build myself some sort of safe house partway through here and use it as a place to put a diamond mine access point. And everything about it is going poorly so far, as you can see. Okay, well, that was originally planned to be a lot larger and not horrible, but whatever. To start, okay. So I'm just gonna replace that lapis lazuli with something a little bit more bomb resistant. Now the idea of this place is that I would use it to access the diamonds down there, which would greatly aid me in my quest to advance. Because that's what this is about, really. It's not about collecting wool. It's about personal advancement and self-betterment. And you can't lose sight of that. You know, I'm silly. I brought along all this stuff to, you know, build a crafting table and whatnot in here. And I gotta just make room for it somehow, I guess. Oh, not that way. Let's see about this way. Yeah, that's not quite horrible forever. As you can tell, I'm starting to get my voice back a little bit. I've been doing a lot of resource gathering and whatnot in the meantime, so that way when I get started full steam again, y'all will have a proper, what do you call it? Announcer yet again, or player, or what have you. Is this anything closer to being accurate? No! I'm so close, I can see it. Okay, there I am. And somehow I have looked into having a ghast directly above my hut. Which I somehow managed to kill without angering any pigmen. So, that's a small thing that worked out alright. Okay, so let's just come out here and let's figure this out. Okay, so this is gonna be my descent shaft or whatever here, and I'm gonna want it protected on several sides if possible. So there we go. Doesn't that look nice? It will until a pigman clogs it up with his stupid space taking. I don't even know. That's gonna get edited out, I think. Okay, so we're just gonna descend real quick. Then we are gonna resand, building this pillar here that will provide partial coverage as I ascend again next time. So then I get out my gravel, start dropping that like crazy. Okay. Descend once more. Okay, and then we just come up here and we're gonna build another wall this way to protect the pillar on that side. Descend once more. Now, once this shaft is entirely constructed, I could possibly even use ladders or something like that inside of the middle of it, if I'm feeling particularly ladderly. Or lateral, if you will. But that's not really why I'm here right now. My primary goal here is to get those diamonds. Those ones right there. To do that, I brought a ton of sandstone, which I know is no true protection from ghasts, but honestly, at this point in the game, you have no, like, I've been trying to let my voice heal by harvesting resources and stuff, rather than advancing the main plot or whatever you'd consider it. Oh good, a broken chunk. That's exactly what I need to give me solace in these hard times. So anyway, I've been trying to do a whole bunch of resource gathering, dang it, and like enclose a bunch of the railways in the nether and stuff to speed things up for later, and it's gonna be a pain. Even with hours of trying to nearly deliriously harvest minerals and stone or whatnot as I recuperate from this stupid illness, it's just not happening quick enough. Like, there's just so much distance that needs to be covered in this map, and it's ludicrous. But on the plus side, that's actually the real reason I'm getting this, the most important reason I'm getting this diamond harvested, is because, not because I want to be able to attack the face of evil with a diamond sword in hand, because yes, that would be nice, but because I need to just go get a whole bunch of cobblestone and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it is going to be miserable harvesting it at any sort of boring, slow rate. Even with the diamond pick, it's going to be a little bit painful, but y'all get spared all that. Yeah, I'm tempted even to go revisit the castle era, I believe it was, or the castle Nvidia, I forget which one. The one that had all the building materials in the top of it. Maybe there's building materials in the bottom of it too, I don't know, but I've pretty much run around and emptied every chest from the previous areas I visited, grabbing all the cobblestone, all the sandstone, and it's just never enough. This map is just huge inside the nether here, and the ghasts and the pigmen, like all the single rail tracks that we've got out throughout here, well, you can't have those because the pigmen will knock you off them or slow you down long enough that a ghast can hit you. And so you really need to make a tunnel at least 3 wide, maybe 4, so you can get some cacti or something in there for the pigman. The whole thing, it's just a mess. It is a slow, slow mess. And I want to get back to the fun parts of the map quickly when I'm recording my videos, so that way, you know, I can be right back in the action. Because I'm on a limited timetable here. I have a job, I have other things I gotta attend to. Dang it, I have not harvested a single diamond off this island. 2 have fallen off the side and one went right into the flame. Out, brief flame. Okay. So, at least I'm not being perturbed by any ghasts right now. That is a small kindness. Though I live in fear of accidentally hitting a pigman with my pick or something like that. Okay, so I've got 19 diamonds at this point. That is 6 picks. That'll have to be enough for right now. So, you know, I know this video, I didn't exactly advance too far or anything, but just be glad that I'm not showing you the hours and hours of gathering cobblestone and sandstone. Especially because I couldn't talk, so it would just be me, standing around, I guess. No good. Now can I make it safely home? Better leave the recorder running just in case I don't, or in case it's extra hilarious how I do. Stupid ghasts. These are public roads. Folks need to use these. So that's a nice little island chain right there, and I can just keep going out throughout there. I'll have to grab more cobblestone once I got this diamond pick in place. Okay, so now when I'm trying to make my point about the pigmen being horrible on the single line rails, they're all gone. Whatever. Okay, I'll take it. This isn't the area that I've been working on. I've been working on the area that connects to the main portal with the rail station here. I'll show you if you just have a little bit of patience, since I haven't really gotten any of this on film yet. You'll notice I'm not using any rail carts. That's because every time I do, a pigman usually gets in my way and knocks me backwards. Also, up here in this part, the ceiling is so low, it's only too high, that you take damage if you try and get out of the cart. And what that means is if a pigman starts knocking you backwards, well, you just gotta go backwards, because if you try and get out of the cart right here, you're gonna be suffocating yourself. And this section, because of this bedrock, is required to only be 2 tall. Anyway, I used sandstone here just because it was the quickest to mine. With an iron pick, it's pretty fast. And then I used brick here because I had a bunch of bricks and chests. Same thing with the glass, the cobblestone. This is not designed to look pretty, because honestly, this may be the only time y'all ever see it, even though I'm going to be seeing it a lot every time I die in the face of evil. But, so anyway, this eventually could connect with the rail system up there, but I ran out of materials, prompting me to go on this diamond run, just because I was so frustrated with the amount of materials I was consuming. So, this right here, though, is right outside of the Fluffy Bunnies of Joy main entrance. Y'all remember this spot, I'm sure. So then I just take this back here until I get to that part of the tunnel. I haven't enclosed any of this because this is all obsidian, so I know it's not going to blow up on me or anything. And it's already 3 wide, which is about as wide as I need it. So then here we got bedrock floors. I was initially going to put a small trench alongside here that would catch pigman. It would be like a 2-block drop, and the pigman would fall in it and clear the tracks, but I've just given up because this is so time consuming. Even just doing a small section of this track here just takes forever. But I do like it because I can at least see the islands and stuff down there, and I didn't want to go all the way back to the West Commons to get more glass after I ran out, so, well, sand to make glass. And then here we are back at this main island here. And as you can see, I've got some 2-block drops throughout here. That means a pigman that spawn here tend to just fall right in that hole and stay there, which is kind of convenient. And then once I get through this portal here, I'll show you my sandstone mine. So, okay, out here is the this little area where I've got my bed and whatnot. I lit it up in the ceiling a little bit just to see if there was anything neat up there. I was hoping for a box of just 64 stacks of 64 sandstone or something. No dice. So instead, I started just digging out here. This goes on quite a ways. But, you know, that's what you gotta do to make a big tunnel. Well, I mean, to enclose a tunnel. You know, I tunneled here so I could tunnel there. So anyway, I guess I have made it safely with my 19 diamond. So I'm gonna resume my material gathering and hopefully continue into the face of evil. So I thank y'all for putting up with me while I've been sick, and I've been uploading a bit slower, and I appreciate y'all putting up with my gravelly voice. And so just in general, remember, I appreciate y'all. This has been Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee.